hear you play it, Tim, and we'll talk about things. Wow! Woohoo! Lots of really great things I saw. I saw that you shifted into third position so you could do vibrato. And I also heard a little ritardando at the end. You're very musical. I can tell you know this piece really well. But now that we're getting it ready for the recital, maybe we could work on some things to make it even better. I notice sometimes when you play your bow, can you see what my bow's doing? I'm exaggerating, but tell me what you see my bow doing.
Instead of going like, it's going, it's going kind of to the side.
Yes, it is kind of going off to the side a little bit. Just a little bit like a windshield wiper. So let's try working on getting a really beautiful, clean tone when you pull your bow straight to the tip. Holding your violin here, you're going to focus on that first open A stroke. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Do it again. That was one. Try again. Two. Try not to. Yes, three. Let me give you a little bit of feedback. The first time I heard. Can you try to grab just one string? That was better. Last one. There. Okay, so Mom, if you hold, just tap on his elbow.
Okay.
That'll keep his bow from pulling off to the side. There it is. Mom, do you think you can reach that far? Do it one more time. Start at the frog and go to the tip. Yes, excellent. Okay, so Mom doesn't even have to touch you now. You just, oh, she's right there. I don't want to touch that. Oh. Okay, so now that we have a straight bow. To the tip. The one that goes on the E string goes which way? If your bow and your tip are straight, do you think the up bow will be straight?
Because it'll be like this.
What do you think?
I think if I mess up the first note, it'll be like.
Yes.
Kind of.
You're on the right track, Raymond. If you mess up that first bow stroke, the second one's going to be crooked too. So everything depends on the first one. Once you got that first bow stroke straight, the second one will go straight too. So let's see if we can put them together with a little pause in between. Excellent. This time stop and check your tip. Excellent. That was number 2. 3. 4. Last time with Mom. a much better tone. It's really clean. So now we're going to talk about the mechanics of your bow. Who's controlling your bow? What part of your body is controlling your bow?
Our thumb.
Yes. Okay, so thumb. Can you think of anybody else that might be important on your bow hand?
Pinky.
Yes, pinky.
There's
So
pink control.
yes. Oh, and right now you really engaged him. I can see him. He's engaged right now. That means he's working. That's just a fancy word for working. When he's not engaged, he's just kind of hanging out.
Not.
Yeah, like that. He's like right now, he's not even participating. Yeah. So engage is like a fancy word for working hard or participating. Okay, so now let's do 5 more. Down, up, and I'm going to be watching for your pinky to make sure he's engaged. That was 1.
Here.
Hold to the tip. 2. 3. I love this pinky. Last one. Excellent. So now your pinky is really engaged. Can you do that 3 more times, but with your eyes closed, and see if you can feel the tip of your pinky on the bow? 1. 2. 3. Now your eyes were closed. Do you have any idea whether your bow was straight or crooked?
I think it was straight.
It was. How did you keep it straight with your eyes closed? You weren't watching. You weren't focusing on. Yeah, that's what I asked you to do. I said focus on the tip of your pinky on the bow. So when he's working, your eyes don't have to work as hard. Interesting. Okay, so now we have that at the beginning. How many times do we do that?
2.
Twice at the beginning?
Um.
Can you think of more times?
Wait. Is it really twice at the beginning?
Twice at the beginning. Let's play it at the beginning again. And Mom's going to count on her fingers. We'll give Mom
I
something to
remember
do.
that there's one at the end.
Yeah? Okay, so Mom's going to be our counter. She's going to be working over there with her hands and her fingers to count. And the whole time we have to engage our pinky. So here we go. We're going to count this one as 1. Now here it comes again. Okay, now we're going to go into the scale, and then what happens after the scale?
I'm gonna play it again.
Okay, so look at how many fingers Mom has,
3.
and can you multiply that by 2?
Wait. 3 twos.
3 times 2 is?
2 threes. 6.
Wow, you do that 6 times. We sometimes forget because we're engaged in the music. But now when you practice Lully Gavotte, you're practicing this 6 times. Now, as you're practicing Lully Gavotte, Mom may sneak up and be her elbow force field. Okay? So let's play the beginning again by yourself. And Mom's just going to be there to help you.
So should I do until I'm about to enter the big scale?
Yes, that's exactly where I want you to stop. So here we go. Ready, play. her notebook. She was watching your bow, and your bow was definitely straighter than it was last time. This time, I want mommy to be so picky that even if the tip starts to go a little bit, she's gonna come out. Are you taking this to the next level? Uh-huh.
Can I say the whole piece?
Just that much again. That was a really good section. That's basically the piece, because after that, we play the scale. Okay, so here we go. Mom's gonna be super picky this time. Straight. Aha! Congratulations! Mommy only did this one time.
Very good, Raymond.
And your tone was super clean. I want to finish on that note. That's your lesson for today. You are taking home the idea that your pinky needs to be engaged, your bow will be straight.